Bomberklats.
And we're back.
And we're back. You're probably thinking, who the fuck is this? Okay, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Firstly, bro, it's been how long now since we last filmed?
I don't know, like a while.
It's been a while since. Don't
Lose
worry.
track, bro. Live.
Yeah, but bro, kijk, the quiz. We're ending off the season with a bang.
True.
Since
True.
we're gonna
Big bang.
confess. We're gonna confess some sins today.
You can confess, but
Nah, I'm not gonna confess. It's people that have confessed. Because the man in the middle. Firstly, wait, how do you like the lighting, man? Huh? How we looking, huh? Fucking looking right. Yeah, I mean, no, you can see even my pores.
For a facial,
You know that,
for this.
Yeah. Facials and everything, and you know.
Don't think other stuff.
Yeah, emo.
I can see. Look at me and smile.
Yeah, okay. So, in today's episode of our fucked up. Nah, I'm talking crack. In today's episode, we have a special guest with us on our season finale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's our season finale, bro. So, he goes by Mr. Confessions on social media.
Mm-hmm.
But what's your actual name for the men that don't know?
So my name is Yasaar Samaai.
Yeah,
Okay, Mr. Confessions.
the one and only.
And today I'm here to confess.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. That's what the Christians say before they confess.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So a lot of people were quite excited for this episode, Sinjay, myself included. You flaked on us last week. Unfortunately, broke my heart, but it is what
Due
it
to
is.
unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah.
Circumstances.
I almost thought he said circumcisions.
Fully recovered now.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, that's why we have water on the table, Sinjay. It's water. Because we're Muslim. We don't drink. We don't drink. Yeah, nah, so you obviously now on TikTok for how long? Few years?
I've been on TikTok since 2021.
Oh, so also a lockdown man's cup.
Yeah, I started in lockdown, but I used to do that. I don't even know what that stupid Facebook memes and the dance and stuff.
Yes.
I started off like that
Okay.
first, you see.
Okay.
But then obviously, I went silent for a while, but then I came back with confessions.
Okay,
You
quite.
see, hearing people's dirt and stuff. So, yeah, that was my idea when I came back to TikTok to get
Okay,
all the
quite.
dirt.
You know, create a space for men to feel less guilty about the kak.
To feel guilty. Even though I did judge them in the videos.
Of
about
course.
it. But yeah, they still felt
But
safe.
it's an anonymous mus.
Yeah,
It
that's
started
another
off
thing.
as anonymous, yes.
Yeah.
So it's not anonymous anymore?
Not anymore.
Oh, shit!
Yeah,
So
it's not
I've
anonymous.
been watching your lives lately, Sinjay.
Yeah.
It's hectic out here.
It is very
Yeah,
hectic.
fuck it.
Like
So,
for
okay.
real.
So that's how you got into social media, if you will. But like, explain to us, what's your origin story, man? Like, where did you go to school? How old are you, Sinjay? Are you married?
Almost.
What's
Almost.
that situation?
Yeah,
Like,
like, tell us.
you said there was something happening in that situation.
Yeah,
Boeta.
okay, but
And you said you're gonna confess today.
Let me
So-
sip my water.
Subs water. Yeah, the fucking hell.
So, I attended Heathfield High School.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I was a student at Heathfield High School. But then I left, but also got kicked out at the same time.
Because you were a naughty boy.
So you're on your way to getting kicked out when you say, I'm just gonna leave rather.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that was
It's
the-
like
They
the option
say-
they give you at work.
Yeah.
So you can either resign or you're
Or
gonna
gonna
get
get
fired.
Yeah, it's constructive dismissals, what they call it.
Yeah,
So
something
now
like
you look
that.
like a G because, that night left school. You don't need school. That can't be on the backside. We're like, we're gonna expel this mate. We're gonna expel you.
That's exactly how it was. Like I left before I could get
Okay.
kicked off, you see, for the shit I caught on. But yeah, we won't get into any details
no.
about that.
Don't want to expose any teachers or schools or anything.
Yeah, nah.
You're not there. Okay. Not safe for work. Not safe.
Not
Okay,
at
so you
all.
went to Heathfield High School.
Yes, Heathfield High School.
When did you matriculate?
Yes, I did matriculate.
Okay.
Not at Heathfield.
not
Not
there.
at Heathfield. I
Not
matriculated at the other private school, Stone Fountain College.
Okay.
You see, because that's the only school that wanted to take me.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
You
okay.
understand? So I
Makes sense.
matriculated at Stone Fountain College.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it in 2020.
2020. Okay,
Yeah.
yo.
I was a COVID student.
Yo,
Yo.
lekker. Yo, bro, 2020.
Zwaar.
Yo, 2020 would feel like yesterday.
I miss 2020.
Huh?
I'm gonna lie, I miss it.
Like, why?
Did you enjoy COVID?
I enjoyed being in the house. Yeah, now I'm too much outside.
Now the pause. Now the trailer's open. Now it's like,
Yeah, it's almost like when you keep a dog inside all day and let him out. Sure, damn.
man, yeah.
You go crazy.
I also saw that down.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Nah, it's just a win. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay, so 2020 you matriculated, Sinjay. That makes me feel old, Sinjay. How do you
I'm
feel?
not gonna say anything, bro.
How
No
do you-
comment.
When did you matriculate?
Oh, 9.
2009. How old were you in 2009?
I think I was in.
In the womb.
What? I think I was in primary school.
Yeah,
I
9,
was-
bro.
I was 9 years. I was 8.
Let's check
Now I
my
was
check.
9 going on 10. In 2009, I was 10 years old almost. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, 24.
Yo, I
so
was
it's-
probably what? Grade or?
Yo, 2000.
Yeah.
You
Man,
remember
still
the
playing with
20
blockies.
But I 2010 World Cup, Sinjay. You didn't realize
2010
but
World Cup.
2010 World
Yo,
Cup.
that
yeah,
was the
we
shit,
got so
man,
much
bro.
time off school, but I was
Yeah.
too young to enjoy it.
That was my first year out of school. Nah, I enjoyed that. Yo, that's the best time. That is like the best time in Cape Town.
Of course.
Yo,
Honestly.
I
Yo.
wish I was old enough to
To
experience,
experience that. Maybe
Yeah.
it come back, you know.
Yeah,
then-
possibly.
Hopefully. But
No?
I remember I watched it on SABC 1.
You know?
Yes,
No
bruh.
World
You
Cup
was-
that
kijk,
time.
I was still, my parents were still building the origin story. We were living in a windy house. Kijk, we were watching SABC 1 with the aerial. We got aerial just one more, to the left. Kijk, stand there. Wat weet jy nou doen?
Then you must
Stand like
keep
an old
it. Then you must keep it.
Maar
when the
Toby
signal's
wys me
clear.
stand. En dan was toen standing in the middle of the yard and he's like, okay, stay there. And the man watch the soccer. And I'm like,
That's
what
funny.
about me, bro? What about me?
Nah, it was fun times because I found me a joppy at the fan park. You know, at the fan
Oh,
park by the
shit.
parade.
Yeah,
I found me a joppy there, my bro.
Lekker.
That rocked, my
Of
bro.
course.
Yo,
Yo.
all the tourists and
Oh, so you were living the soft life back
the
then.
life was good, bro. Life was good, my bro.
Before corruption.
Some.
Yeah, it was actually
Yeah.
just before corruption started taking over in South Africa. 2010 was like a very big year for South Africa.
It was.
And for BRICS, bro. It was like
Yeah.
the formation of BRICS also.
2010 to 2012 was when the transition happened from like where SA went from one point to like a completely other point
Okay.
of like, okay,
Yeah.
corruption's taken over.
And then it was listen properly. You know,
You
what I
know,
mean?
yeah, then that, yo,
Yeah.
I didn't want to go there.
Kijk, we will have an interview with one of them one day, man.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, my cunt.
Yeah, nee.
Inshallah, my cunt. Why all the Boetas talk like that?
Zuma first.
Yeah, fuck.
Yo.
Yeah, fucking hell, man. So,
Okay,
okay.
so we must come here, bro. We need to. You can't sit like like this because extra head, Sinjay. So you may accommodate, Sinjay.
Move the TV a bit up.
Sinjay.
Yeah, fuck. So, okay, right. So you matriculated 2020 now.
Yeah.
Now, what was your upbringing like? Like, you know, where did you grow up? In what area? Were you a South baby your whole life? Or were you, like, living all over the place?
I was actually a Southern South baby my
Ah.
entire life, yeah.
Alright,
I
okay.
grew up in the retreat,
Okay.
Okay, lekker.
yeah, in Lakeview, but I don't really speak much about that area.
That's fine.
Yeah, no.
Because
Just-
I hated growing up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
bad
yo.
memories.
Not bad memories, I would say, but I was like the main target to get bullied.
Okay.
You see,
Okay.
not really bullied, but people took me for a push sperm. Like wait, you see.
Like,
So
I'm not
like,
gonna go outside, you know. That man is gonna be lamming here. That man is gonna
Nah,
be lamming there.
but I still went through with it.
Ah.
You see, I
Of
went
course,
through with it
of
because
course.
like I didn't want to sit in the house all day.
Yo,
You
bruh.
see, it started from a young age where I wanted to be on the streets.
At the time,
You
you
for the
press
streets.
button, for the streets.
For the streets.
Where's the soundboard?
I'm not
Where's the fucking soundboard? You
We'll
supposed-
get there, my
Man,
bro. We'll
bro.
get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Kijk, we have
Yeah.
rights now, Sinjay.
Sinjay, that's what I'm saying,
We
bro.
upgrading, Sinjay. You
Like
know?
I never let names stop me. I was like, what? I'm a fat now. I'm still gonna be on the streets
Yeah,
like that.
Of course. I still made a joke about it the other day. I said, Kijk, my thing is this, man. Being fat, you can change that. But you can't deny that they have a big duff. They can't change that.
Nah, that's never gonna
Yeah,
change.
I mean,
That's
unless you get forward
need
reduction surgery, Sinjay. or something like
surgical construction.
Yeah,
that
no,
type
no.
of stuff.
Reconstructive
that.
surgery.
But being a fat now, you can still go to the gym. know
You
what I
can,
mean?
yeah. You can lose this. You can lose easily.
Yeah, you know.
So you losing that?
What's your cup size?
Coming in the new year.
Nah, don't come with that New Year's resolution.
New year, new me.
That is a klunka.
New year, new me.
Bro, that's cock funny.
Then for the first week, then you're like, oh no, I only eat this. Oh no, I only do that.
Nah,
And next
bitch.
miss. Next week is
Oh,
miss.
bruh, fuck you,
Next
no,
week
no.
is gone. You're back to the same gemoes you are.
You know what I mean? Kijk,
So
hier,
when you
joh.
can't say, give us a
Yo,
Kijk,
para.
we actually ate the Gatsby before this, and you were my ningaling because it was too hot. Why so weak?
Yo, my
Why
bro.
so
Why so weak?
Strong, me and strong stuff, me bro. I can't really handle strong stuff too much. You see, otherwise I'm gonna sit on the toilet all
We'll
day.
bleep out all the puppies, alright?
Maar mag dat veel een beetje? But yeah, you know,
Yes, sis.
we'll get there.
That's cock, man. Okay, so that's southern suburbs vibes. Tell me, when you decided to start TikTok now, obviously you were on Facebook first, but when you decided to do TikTok, was your intention to blow up? Or did it just happen overnight? Was it like a...
How did that happen?
Because Yaya was facing like, he didn't also intend to, and Fiki, they were all like, I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna make content, and then now you're a content creator.
I wouldn't say my plan was to blow up, but I enjoyed it, man. In the beginning, you see. But then after a while, I was like, maybe this can bring me far, man.
Yes.
So then obviously I changed up my content to try to go further, but then, it didn't work out as I wanted to do. And then...
Is that when you took the break?
Yeah, that was when I took the break, but then I also got a girlfriend.
Is it the same one that's now? The
Nah.
I'm trying to catch up with your story.
Because a lot of things, you know what I mean?
And then that relationship kept me kind of quiet for like a year. I was duck for life. I was for sin for life.
It happens.
Yeah, love happens, bro.
It happens.
Look, my whole thing is now, when you love someone, I'm talking kak, doesn't matter.
Don't even go there, bruh.
I wasn't getting ready to go deep, yo.
Nah, let's not go there, because you know where we're gonna come out.
You know what I mean?
You know what's gonna happen from
in
that.
the dog box.
Yeah, we live with him, my bro.
My number is this, as a married man, problems.
Now I'm trying to experience the marriage life, so if I want to get married.
Send it through to the opinion. We'll screen you first. Screenings
but
first.
younger, so we know we have the wisdom, so we'll have a discussion.
We're looking for a good candidate for our good brother Yasaar over here.
Started at a young age, more stamina.
Yeah, you know what's
Honeymoon
mad?
night.
I saw a video yesterday.
Give you tips for the older age.
You know what they say? The older the better, the sweeter the juice. Sinjay,
Nah,
that's a saying, bro.
I don't really believe that.
The younger the flower, the riper the fruit.
You don't care about the juice, man.
Yo, I don't know how to go about this conversation. Older the berry.
I watched the video Sinjay of one of those Islamic content creators and like this Dawa guys. I think it's like Akhi Ayman, right? And he was saying like, the quiet thing is Islam allows you to get married and even live separately, man. You know what I mean? So he was talking about a couple that got married while they were in university. They did the nikah. They still lived with their parents, but on honeymoon, or like on their breaks, they would go on like trips overseas, and they would spend time together. Or if they walked to university together, they would hold hands and they would be allowed for each other. So I'm like, I would encourage that. If my daughter was one day want to get married, but they still want to live and finish degrees, whatever, they still want to live with me, I'm gonna say it's fine. Marry the bra, let him live by his parents, and then when you start ready to provide for each other, then dala. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I wouldn't wanna live away from my wife.
You can sleep over on weekends.
Defeats the purpose. Type of thing.
Defeats the purpose. Yeah, I wanna come home at night. I wanna cuddle. You know, I wanna
make babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna come home at night. I wanna cuddle and what? Wait till you married for 3 years.
Now you come home, take the dirt out. You don't take the dirt out.
Come home.
We don't have units.
Come home, like, I need to go to the toilet.
But is that like true? Is that true? Like when you're married for a certain time, it's almost like you get so used to each other.
So
like
the thing is, there's stages of love, right? This is now real.
Yeah, this is a serious conversation now.
It's about, I think, I saw it, not yesterday or the day before, but I was talking about it. So the first stage is that romantic stage, the honeymoon phase, butterflies, you know, everything is tailored. I can't wait to see you this weekend, but all of that cack and whatever, right? Then the second stage is when you get too familiar. You get a bit too familiar with Maka. Right?
Too comfortable.
You get comfortable, CNJ, and now the butterflies is still there, but it's not as much.
Yeah.
Right? Because now you're getting to know the person for who they are. Right? Because now that rose-colored glasses start to come off. Right? So you get to know who they are and whatever. The third stage is when you actually know them.
Is the famous throat clear?
The third stage, because this is the important stage, CNJ.
Pause, wait. Yeah.
Stop taking cut.
Sorry, Daddy.
The third stage is where most usually relationships fall apart.
Yes.
Is when you actually know the person. They're now comfortable with you, so they're not, for example, she's not putting on makeup every time she's going to see you. She's not going to put on a liquor clothes or whatever. She's in a lamina t-shirt and a track pants and whatever the case. You know what I mean? And now, because she's comfortable. Because now it's you, she's used to you. Maybe that's like after a year or two. Right? Yeah. And that's where relationships start to fall apart.
Okay. But I saw a video where I don't know who was speaking. It was like also a famous speaker. He was saying that for your partner, you must at least make an effort to look nice for them, no matter how long you're together.
Yeah, of course.
Like, and it's not also about looking nice. It's about at least try to also treat each other like you met each other yesterday.
Let me call you with some real wisdom.
Here we go.
So let me finish the stages, right? Then stage 4 is where you learn how to work with each other's strengths and weaknesses. So yes, there's kak now that you found out in stage 3. Don't grant this, don't grant that, don't grant this about her, whatever the case may be. But now you learn in stage 4 how to deal with it. And then stage 5 is where you actually find men who's been married for 60 odd years or 50 odd years, because now they know how to work with each other and actually move forward.
Then you become a puzzle piece.
Then you fit together.
Exactly.
Then like nobody can come between you. But from stage 1 to 3, bruh, your relationship can break like that. Still.
Nah, that's true. Yeah, I wasn't too long ago in a relationship.
Yeah.
Also, but yeah, that just didn't work out for me. I don't know, man. It's like when I was in love, like, you know, in silent. When I was in love, like automatically, like I just used to stop going out. I used to stop partying. I used to like stop speaking to different girls. Because I'd rather be with her.
That's
and
normal.
yeah, but now
Stage 1 to that's stage 1 to that's
it.
it.
So like what you were saying about the stages, I'm married now. Next year it's gonna be 4 years.
yeah.
Two lighties. Now, let's remove the lighties from the picture real quickly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the stages. Bruh, like, me and my wife got married very quickly.
Yeah.
Like we were interested in each other. We courted, so to say. But like when I say court, we didn't go out together. I would go to her house, to her mom's house, and I would sit in the lounge. That was it. There was always someone there. If it wasn't my sister-in-law, it was a stepdaddy or someone was always lambing there. Yeah, there was always a mahram. But my house, it was the same thing, but it was always Matani. My topi would fuck off to his office. And then whatever, and then my mom would always lamba us in the lounge. Then, okay, yeah, we'll go smoke an inch outside, but you'll always have eyes.
Yeah.
Change it. Because my parents aren't Muslim. I'm a revert, right?
Yeah.
So now, stage 1 was, this infatuation was great because we also fell pregnant in stage 1.
Crazy.
Just after we got married,
Yeah.
we fell pregnant immediately, like within that first 3 months.
Yeah.
And then that infatuation was like, oh yeah, vibes, Shinjay. Here's now Shinjay.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm gonna fucking buy my mochi earrings, I buy a sweets. Every time I go to the shop, I come home with flowers. All
Sure.
that cack. I'm obsessed now.
Yeah.
Oh, this girl is a rich Shinjay. And all my brothers like, yo, how did you land such a hot gun? Now I'm like, nah, I just spoke to a topi Shinjay. And you know, you guys married this boy, class, finish. So I was like, stage 1 was liquor.
Yeah.
Stage 2 was push hard. Because we were figuring each other out and we had a lighting. You understand? Now I'm learning to understand, okay, she doesn't like this type of noise. Or she likes to sleep with the light on. And I can't push sleep with the light on.
Nah, that's sleep.
Yeah,
Is that
but
real?
She can't sleep with the light
no,
off. My wife cannot sleep with the light off. I can't sleep with it on.
That's bad, eh?
That's a
So
bit
now,
wild.
now,
Sleep in the daytime.
Kijk,
That's
so,
like go
so now you
sleep
must
in-
understand. Now you must
Yeah.
understand. That was something I had to adapt. Luckily, because we had a baby, we could switch our sleep schedules. So at night, I would be awake. In the day, I'd be asleep. And vice
Yeah.
versa. But then we got to stage 3 of that segment, and another baby came. Stage 3 of that segment, I learned, okay, you know what? She can't sleep in a dark room. I need some darkness. Let's buy a nightlight. So we bought a nightlight. So that's like where you learn, okay, you know what? This works for you and for me. Okay, I'm sacrificing some light. It's those type of things, man. But now you're at the point that, okay, you know what? I got kakduk after getting married. My mochi stopped doing her hair a certain way, dyeing her hair, you know. Like, she didn't get fat because she like has thin jeans. But like she, yeah,
Thin jeans.
bruh, all them, bruh.
She just wears skinny jeans. You
Bruh,
say?
CJ. Yes, sir.
She's a skinny
No
jeans.
way.
So one thing I love about her, bruh, unacceptable, bruh.
Skinny jeans.
Like all her family, they're all skinny.
I'm gonna call her skinny jeans from now on.
Yes, sir. Babe, you heard it first. So stage 3 was crazy because now I'm like, okay, you know what? She got comfortable in regards to the way she spoke. The tone of voice would change. And there would be kind of more commands than requests.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now, and then one day I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, we too comfortable with each other, Sinja. Like, Manita, like, if you want something, I'll get it for you, Sinja. But ask me nicely. Don't just tell me, do something.
Yeah.
And vice versa. I'm not going to tell her, say, maak me koppie tea. Or some husbands talk to their wife
They
like
do,
that.
nah, they do.
Manita, I'm like, oh, you just, or they just expect it.
Yeah.
That's faculty. That's fucking house. I work hard, flip table. I'll come, I'll be done working and she'll be like, here's your cup of tea, babe. I'm like, why? She's like, nah, I feel like you deserve it. I'm like, yo, shukran, man.
Yeah.
Sinjay. But like, you learn
That's
to...
coming to that stage 4,
Yeah.
stage 5
Yeah, now we're at
area
stage 4,
basically.
Sinjay, because now we're like, you know what? No one else understands me the way you do. She will know if my face is a certain way, I'm book just, she mustn't talk to me.
That's
Now
why-
another person will be like, that's nice puss. Why is his face like this?
Exactly.
So now you think to yourself, like, this is why you marry someone. You marry someone so they can be compatible with you and you can have a family.
Exactly.
Because marriage isn't the easy thing, bruh.
No,
It's the
most
hardest fucking
definitely.
thing on the planet.
It's not easy.
Relationships are fun.
Nah,
Marriage
it's
is
just
hard.
fun. But the
Know
thing
what I
is,
mean?
like,
Oh.
that just comes to show, like, for couples out there, they must, like, continue making an effort for each other. I
Yeah.
guess. You
Acts
see,
of service always.
like, that's a word for the couples out there.
Acts of service.
Don't stop making an effort for each other. And if you feel like things is getting rough, don't give up. If you really want to be with a person.
Yeah, on
See.
top of that, Sinjay, ask yourself, does my partner deserve this?
Yeah.
Don't do something if they don't deserve it. That's my whole number.
So yeah, I forgot I was supposed to tell you something after the stages.
The old age is kicking in.
Yeah, yo.
Now I got it.
Got it. Yeah.
So,
Was he something?
Top tip for everybody at home, for you also.
Just a tip.
Just a tip, small one, little one, very important.
Just a
very
tip.
important.
Just the top.
Women fall in love with what they hear.
Yes.
Men fall in love with what,
What
they
they
see.
see.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's true.
That's why a woman always has to make herself look good for her bra, for whoever her man is, so to say. And that's why a bra must be able to chirp a kin.
Yeah, no.
That's why you'll find like mad looking brassa with like the mooiest kinders is like
but
how the
So
hell
wat hy, bruh.
is the mon, my bro.
I'm guilty. I'm
Well,
guilty.
CJ, so it's like that's why it's like also it comes back to Islam also.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it stated that woman has to make herself look nice for her husband.
Yeah. True.
Not when she goes out, but she has to make herself look nice for her husband, so her husband doesn't go looking anywhere else.
Yeah, true.
And her husband needs to lower his tone and speak nicely to his wife because she falls
But
in love with what she
I-
is.
I feel like I'd be able to love someone on their worst days.
Yeah, bro, man. The
How
thing
long is your longest relationship?
Yo, he's not gonna laugh.
Few months.
A year and 8 months. I think.
That's not bad.
A year and 8 months.
Okay, why did it fall apart? Who initiated the breakup? Two things you did wrong in the relationship and two things she did wrong in the relationship.
Okay, 2 things I did wrong. I feel like at the time I was a bit of a mal, man. You
Okay.
see,
You
so
were on a,
I feel like I was a bit like controlling.
Okay.
You see,
Fair,
and
valid.
yeah, and I was a bit overprotective. Like, you see, you get overprotective, but then you get like too much.
Okay, but
like,
did she give you reason to not trust her?
You were obsessive.
a few times?
Yeah.
Oh,
You weren't
obsessed.
confessions, you were obsessions.
Oh,
I was
Obsessions.
obsessions.
Shout out
yeah.
obsession
Mr.
CPT.
Obsessions.
Yeah, I was obsessions, but I feel like okay, I won't say I don't know if she cheated. I know of the laws, like when we broke up, that's when she cheated. You see, but in the beginning there was like always incidents with
In the
boys.
beginning.
Yeah, there was like
Mm.
incident with boys and stuff. We had get vibes like, nah, they don't look right, man.
Yeah,
like
Brazza,
why?
but you too comfortable with like a
You
house.
know?
House, he's so comfortable
then-
with
yeah.
obviously there must have been something.
And then I would trip, then I'll be like, don't talk to that master. And I would like be like that, man, like block him and like I used to be like that. And then I feel like that become a bit too much for her.
Okay.
You see, and
So
then
you having standards was too much for her.
not necessarily standards. I would, you
I'm
know
not
what?
taking shots, wait, pause. Because you know what, no? Before you continue, I feel like the problem, my bro, this is a problem that a lot of people have, is nowadays, if a man has standards, then he's toxic, masculine, or he's a misogynist.
Yeah.
But if a woman has standards,
Nah, true.
You go, girl.
you go, girl, CJ. I like my man tall and he must have a big pocket.
Independent
Oh,
woman.
great. Excellent. You know, get him, get your dream,
Yeah,
man. But if
true,
I say
true.
I want a woman that's covered up and don't talk to other men, then I'm a misogynist.
Nah, that is
Alhamdulillah
also
for
true.
Islam.
You're oppressing woman.
Alhamdulillah
That
for
is
Islam.
also
I'm glad I'm a
true, yeah.
revert.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is
glad I'm a
true.
revert.
But I feel like in that case with me again, I even felt like I was a bit too much.
Looking back on it now,
Okay.
like you
yeah,
are a lot.
I was a psycho, but I was bad. And but at
Was
the
it your
end,
first girlfriend?
How old were you at the time?
It's just you're
Nah, because this is all important. This is all important, Sinjay. Because a year and 8 months, if that was in your teens,
I
bro.
was 19,
Okay.
Okay,
Not too
going to
bad.
20.
okay.
So that went
Yeah.
from matric.
She was a year younger than me.
Okay.
So you
No.
were out of school.
I was done with school.
You were done. But she was at the same school. Yeah,
no, she
obviously.
wasn't at the same
Oh,
school
is
as
it?
me. She was at a different school.
Okay.
I met her on Facebook.
Hey!
What
But,
is the
no,
guys don't
Facebook
couple with
was-
people.
Facebook was Tinder.
Yeah,
I
don't.
met
was
my
Tinder.
wife DM'd me on Facebook. Now we married.
Yeah, it works out sometimes.
Success stories. I'm the success stories.
It works out sometimes, but
Very.
please don't take a Facebook lot.
Don't trust it. Don't trust it.
I don't even Facebook anymore, bro.
It's not
for
real.
Kijk, yeah, Facebook is just there. You know what I mean?
It's just there. I feel like Facebook is more now for the middle-aged people. Like
For
if
the
I-
people
mensen
age.
from my,
Yeah,
the mensen
like,
from my
yeah.
generation, they still use Facebook
you
like
understand? Like
religiously.
if I see now like a younger person using Facebook, and I'm almost like, yo, nah, man, like,
Facebook's now a funnel for TikTok and Instagram. For us, for our generation.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. But for them, it's like their social media platform.
yeah.
For
But
most of them.
I
Anyway,
used to be a Facebook comedian.
Back
man.
then.
Your generation. Them.
Sis.
Listen.
Make with them.
Like before TikTok, I used to be a
Identify as
Facebook
they.
comedian.
Bitch.
I used to be like a Facebook comedian
Of
on,
course you do.
on
Is it?
Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, then I used to make memes and stuff before
Yeah, you
TikTok.
said, yeah,
You
you
were
said.
active, you say.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
kak
before
active.
we stray away from the story, so the first thing you said, you felt that you were too controlling. No? Like
I was
over-
very psycho.
Okay,
I
psycho.
was.
Okay, cool.
You see,
And another thing?
yeah, I think that's just about it.
Okay. And her side, what is two things that she did wrong in the relationship?
The communication.
Lack of communication?
And
Common, standard. Women
Standard.
tend to lack accountability and communicate effectively.
yeah, the communication and honestly, I was too psycho to take note.
You were
Yeah,
too
like,
obsessed with what
I
you were
was
looking at.
Yeah, I was way too obsessed with what I was looking
Okay.
at that I didn't really like.
Take note of.
You
all
also
the
said
other
she
stuff.
cheated
Yeah.
on you, right?
Yeah, that was closer to the end of the relationship. So like,
So did you initiate the breakup because of that?
I don't know how the breakup went. I don't remember. You see, but I just remember.
So the
Wasn't
boys,
this
we
like-
up.
Wasn't this like last year for you? What is it?
yeah, this was last year. I don't remember. How
Yo,
that went.
no.
But
So
what
the
I
boys, we up.
what I do remember is she was in matric, and then her phone got taken away.
Oh,
You
shit.
see,
Okay, at school.
she was no by.
Oh, she was writing finals. or-
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Understand.
obviously when the
You
phone got
got-
taken away, we weren't communicating. But then I got messages from people in the school like, yeah, she's with this boy and whatever. You see, and obviously I was so psycho, like, I made us both delete Facebook. You see, because I felt like Facebook was toxic for our
Yeah.
relationship. And then, then I started getting messages from people at the school, yeah, she's walking with this boy and whatever, and all of this. But I never
High
believed it.
school drama.
No.
Yeah, I never believed it at first. And then I saw a Facebook post that she tagged this boy in.
Oh, shit.
You see,
But she didn't have a phone, so how she taking Bras in Facebook posts?
because I gave her extra phone. So either way, like,
Oh, shit.
This is for me. This is okay. So I can contact you. Only me.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, so she did a dirty on you. Okay.
Yeah, and then she
Yo.
tagged us, and she opened the Facebook account that I never knew of, and then she tagged
Nah, I
us.
must.
Nah,
Yeah, then she tagged him in a post that says something of Rayo Susa GTI, and I was like, oh, what the puss.
Yo.
Flags.
Yo,
Flags.
that was like, that was where I told myself like, nah.
And this was
what the
before
fuck.
you were popular, huh?
This was before.
As must your pada first. Nah, because women
Yeah,
like
this is before.
status. That's
Nah,
the thing.
but the thing is, we okay now today.
No, for check. Cut it off.
Nah,
We okay? What does that mean? We
like,
okay?
Like we can have a conversation with each
Nah,
other.
that's mature, but bro, cut it off. Cut it off, bruh. Leave
Nah,
her so there in the
it's-
distance.
It's like I will cut her off, but like she's my bra. Like you're
But
fine.
now she's gonna see, yo, he's gonna cut me off. Now she's gonna think of like, yo, when is he gonna cut me off? He's gonna cut me off. When is that gonna be?
Nah.
She see this, cut you know. Yeah. If you see this, whoever you are, Sinja, come look for me. Because I'm a misogynist, apparently.
Yeah.
I hate women, apparently.
Own it, bro. Own it.
Apparently,
Own it, bro.
big, apparently, I'm a misogynist, Sinja, because I have standards. I'm married, Sinja, and I have 2 daughters, so they're probably gonna be the most toxic women.
No.
If I'm a misogynist.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
I'm just saying. Okay, right, so, okay, that's fine. A year
Yeah.
and 8 months is a long time, Sinja.
That is kak long.
And that was like in the prime of your gat era, bruh. 18, 19, 20, that's when...
truly.
Every
and-
relationship I had before I got married was 6 months. No
Yo,
more. No more
yo,
than 6 months,
nah,
bro.
Mine was that year, and for that year, like I never spoke to calls. I never went out with friends. I
I
would
would straight.
if we didn't see each other, me and her, we'd be on phone calls.
You know, no,
like
it's
for
crazy.
hours on
It's crazy
end.
because, like, I think for me, no, I had 2 girlfriends before I got married. The one was when I was 15. That was about 6 months. Then I was single from like 16.
Yeah.
And then I met the girl when I was like 17, Sinjay. She went here to Sinton. She was here from the south, from the Sari estate. So I was born with the side.
That's crazy.
If you ever see this, shout out. I'm up now. My wife is richer than you. Yeah, Sinjay. And I dated her throughout grade 11 and 12. Sinjay. So that was 17, 18. And then just before matric finals, or during finals, we broke up, Sinjay. When it wrecked me, bruh. Still passed school, though, flying colors because I'm a G. But it wrecked me, bruh. I called on a lot of cuck because of that relationship, because it really hurt. Because it was my first love, Sinjay. But then I realized something. Once I now married my wife, I'm like, you know what? No, the cuck funny part is my wife was my bruh at this period of time. We used to chat on Facebook. And I would always tell her, yeah, nah. Because at that time, my wife lived here in the area, also in Athlone, Sinjay. And she went to Athlone at the time. So I was like, we were talking crack, man. And I'd be like, yeah, nah, I'm just going to my girlfriend's in there, in Sari estate and what. But she's like, oh, cool, no problem. I was like, ah, tell your parents, I say, what's up, whatever. Fine. But now I look back and I'm like, are you just like, she knows the crack about me from before I was with her. And now it's like, she my bra, man. Like my wife now my bra, but she also work on my gat at the same time.
Because she's your bra.
Yeah.
And your bra can work on your gat.
Exactly.
Basically.
So that is that. And then also like, that 18, from the time I left this girl, me and this girl broke up, I was 18 at the time. So from 18 and 19, when I got married in 2020. So I turned 21 just after I got married. So I was single up until 2019, the end of 2019, because that's when me and Yusra started, you know, towards the end of 2019. So that whole period, that when you were in a relationship, I was out, bruh. Long streets, in Stellenbosch,
Yo, but now
Stones
that you speak of single, you know, I couldn't get a girl in high school.
Of course not.
Yo, I struggled to get. I did obviously have girl, but I like struggled.
But you never got the girls that you actually wanted.
Yeah,
It's like
never.
It's because you have a status now. That's the thing. People know you as this popular bra from TikTok. You must understand something, bro. I noticed this about not all women in there, because there's other people strike us here.
Yeah, not everyone, but
most.
I can sense a cloud chaser.
Your
I
radar's on you.
can smell them.
A
bruh.
vast majority
I
of
can
women,
smell
bruh.
them.
If you look at the history of, like I'm talking about caveman time, women always looked for the one man that stood out the most, that could hunt the best. So that's in our genetics, bro. It's in our biomechanics, how we built. So women look for a man that can physically protect them and provide for them and have status. It just is what it is. Ask any happily married woman that they will tell you, yes, no, my husband does
Nah,
this
but
for
I
me
feel
or
like
whatever."
there's a lot of girls that I communicate with that's like not that much over the status. Like majority that I spoke to actually hate it.
Look.
It's rare.
No, it's not that it's rare, man. You get different types of women, right? So you get some that's looking for genuine men.
Yeah.
But
That's
I feel
gonna-
like nowadays a lot of them is because
That's gonna fulfill that genuine role that the brand needs to fill in a relationship.
I feel like
so to
people
say.
is growing up at a young age already, so
Kijk, they're either that or they're for the streets, maybe.
yeah,
You
There's
know what I
it's
mean?
In the past, it used to be there was still a middle ground.
Yeah.
Now it's either they completely degenerate, Sinjay, they're
Yeah.
completely off the path, Sinjay.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Confessions. Wait, maybe I can get him tonight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, bruh.
and that's all they're looking for,
Nah,
bruh.
nah.
That's all they're looking for.
Bruh. Kijk hier, there's
And
a...
you can sense them, boss. You just see it now.
Have you been to
Yeah.
trans parties in your life?
never.
Right,
I hate
okay.
transport.
Kijk hier, there's a...
If you haven't been, how do you know?
Yeah.
Nah, I just don't fuck with them.
We're gonna take you.
Nah,
We're gonna take you.
I'll probably stand and watch you.
Initiation. Anyway, trans parties, no? There was a one particular girl, they called her Dora. She had the bob haircut, and her name was, I don't know what her name was, but I know they called her Dora.
Her name is Dora.
Yeah, the reason why they call her Dora, why? Because Dora what? She explores.
Yeah.
Every trans party, she's by different brasa looking for a place to sleep.
That's crazy.
That's the degenerate I'm talking about. And
Nah,
then there's the complete opposite scale. There's the girl
Uh,
that wants to be with a guy because he offers security and genuinely.
Yeah.
Like my wife always tells me she didn't fall in love with me because of the way I look.
mm,
It's how I sounded and what I could give her.
mm.
And then now she's learned to love
And
my
that's-
physical stature.
That is maturity.
Yes, bro.
Right
Now you
there.
get women like that.
Yeah.
Because my Mochi's also young. She's 23. I'm 24. Sinjay. But there's women that still now there's no middle ground. There's no level 7 on the pH scale. It's either 0 or 7.
Bro,
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
no
they
in
will-
between,
They
bro.
will rasp you.
Yes, bro.
Yo, they
And
will.
all your brasses
they
didn't
will-
sing about that. Temple Boys didn't sing about all that stuff. Shout out Temple Boys.
Yeah, they do.
They follow this kijk. They've
Yeah,
seen
but
it.
in today's world, stuff out there, young. That will break your heart. Even if I missed it, I got my heart broken even with my status already.
Of course.
Like it's crazy. They don't think twice.
They must got the clout from you already,
Yes, bro.
Sinjay.
Yeah.
That's must not the whole buzz.
You
That's
see,
what
the
I'm
thing
telling
is,
you.
I try not to post that stuff on social media.
No, of
You
course.
see, like I try my best not to, but it just comes out.
Of course. But that's the
Yo,
thing.
it
Once
just
you have
comes
some
out.
sort of an influence, your life is no longer your own. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
nah, truly,
And you can
like,
talk about that.
I can because like I tried keeping a girl like undercover, but it just came out.
Out of nowhere.
Out
With
of nowhere.
undercover.
Like I will be live, and someone will be like, "Oh, you're dating this one," and you're like, "What the?"
Did
Who's
everyone
Who's this, bruh?
Ah,
Who's
like,
this man
then
that
they have
knows
no
my
profile
business?
picture, but they're commenting here. Oh, I saw you with this one and that one, and you're like, "What the puss?"
How do you know my business?
Exactly.
Like,
I'm
the-
supposed to know yours. Like, the fuck?
It's fucking crazy.
Yo.
It's crazy. Okay, yeah.
It's wild.
That's also, I think that's also partially why I don't like the online thing. Like, he will base you. I
Yes,
don't do
bruh.
focal
It's
online.
old man.
Yeah.
Aside from that, maybe I don't like other men knowing my business.
Very private guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Sinjay, that's the whole thing. What happens with me and all my, that's me, that's my life. It's not to do
Don't
with
worry,
anybody
guys.
else.
You getting an inside scoop. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. But I feel like once your life isn't like as private anymore, like with being a social media influencer, like you will learn like to work around it, man. You
Admin,
see,
bruh, that's admin. I don't have time
not
for that.
really admin. It's like, okay, I won't give away my secrets.
I'm
Oh,
seeing
wow,
there
wow,
the
work
man's, the
around.
man's
You
clock is
can-
working
you
there.
can
He's
tell
like,
us
nah,
off
how do I
camera.
say?
I'll tell you off camera,
Yeah.
but there is like a certain way to work around keeping your life private, man.
Okay.
You see, but I
Okay.
won't reveal that.
It's not for you, safe.
Yeah.
We turn off the camera, we can talk about that.
Yeah, nah. We're
Yeah,
gonna need
okay.
that. Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Yeah,
info.
of course, of
You
course. So, okay, right though. So, we spoke about so many things so far. Now, there's a paar questions that people asked in that live that you all the other day. So, the biggest question I got now, it was kak funny actually, is where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In
with,
5
with
years.
social media, but also personally. Because
Ah,
you now,
you know where I think I see him, no? He's gonna be a pastor, getting confessions from the men,
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, I
Getting
would
confessions
never.
from the men, sir. He's
Like
gonna go
it-
sit in the confessions.
I honestly think now, if I were to sit and think now about that,
Yeah.
because that's the biggest question everyone was asking.
Mm,
Now, you now to 20.
yeah,
You're 20, right?
21.
21, right?
Mm,
21.
yeah.
Cute, man. Yeah, yo. I was 21. I just got married and I had my first job.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was 2 days ago. But
Yeah, right?
but there is someone younger on the panel since I'm happy. I'm happy. So
I must just take my teeth out now. Already, or what?
just talk like this, my man. Just talk so. So if you look 5 years back, nah,
Mm,
you were like 16, 15, 16, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, like you explained, you were very timid, soft, you know.
I was very.
You know, catching on your cock, but you were there prior at the back of the class. They would tell the teacher with the duster, and then just sit and do your work.
I was that, but I
You there,
will
bro?
get 2 out of 100, and I would just be like, okay. Like I would move on with my life.
Fuck.
I never gave a fuck. Like literally, I was that, bro. But yeah,
So okay, so 5 years ago, yeah, quite. Now, 5 years forward, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you see yourself still doing stealth?
Do you see
Do you
yourself?
see yourself? What's wrong with me? It's probably being this fucking.
Yeah.
Do you see
Yeah.
yourself? Yeah. Do you see yourself in 5 years still doing content creation, or do you see yourself straying away from it?
in all honesty, like
Anything about it?
when it comes to the entertainment industry, I want to start my own TV show of it.
Why not?
Because
Yeah.
like my lives, like when I used to do that Confessions live, which is coming back in January only.
Okay.
But then
Quite.
yeah, but like when I saw doing that Confessions live, like I would get like 3,000 viewers.
Yeah.
You see, like,
Yeah.
but that's obviously all the people that helped me, like the Temple Boys, or like shout out like Ashika and Natalie. Shout out to all of them,
You
and
know
Samaai
you
even like shout
Summer,
out,
yeah, shout out.
and Liam Hans, like they were all
Yes,
like
sir.
on that lives. You see,
Right.
and like the amount of views we would get on that lives, it would be like crazy.
Yeah.
You see, so
Yeah.
like, and the people would fight on my live. You understand? Because this one is
This man
exposing that
literally had a
one.
Jerry Springer line, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jerry Springer
Ah,
in
it's
our
almost like
yes,
Jerry Springer.
Exactly that.
So this one would expose that one, and that one come on the live, and they started rolling with card, and it's like, kak funny. But we try to solve it. We try, but even though we never solved any shit, but we try.
Thinking now of how to start a TV show.
It's not that difficult.
I mean, yeah, I would really like to go for in this industry, but at the same time, personal goals. I want to just finish my studies.
Oh, you're studying? What are you studying?
Industrial psychology.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the BA degree.
So you're actually gonna be a doctor, Phil.
Yeah.
That's
smart, actually.
So you can actually be a doctor, Phil. For
I want to be like Jerry Springer, rest in peace.
No degree, bruh.
Yeah, he's dead. Yes.
Yo, I didn't know he's dead.
And you know what's kak, man? His birthday is on my
Jerry,
birthday.
Jerry.
Okay, right.
So you're meant to be a Jerry Springer.
Yo,
Yeah,
vet,
and your
bruh.
but your name's also 2 syllables. Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, so, exactly.
That works.
Like Jerry.
I mean, okay, that's cock, man.
Idea. You have your live, no? Your live is your TV show. So you have your live in the studio with the crowd.
Yeah, mos.
Because now it's not a matter of, because now the mensen can join the live. They don't have to come to the studio. They can
Nah,
join
but
the
I
live.
want that means in the studio.
Here's how it's gonna go down. Here's an idea, and you saw all getting a back inside here.
Yeah.
You get a venue. I'm sure you can hook that up. You get a venue, Sinjay. You get 2 people that want to talk to each other. They have a disagreement. We get them to the venue. We sell tickets for 20 rand.
Yeah,
Change it by the door, or 30 rand or 50 rand, whatever the fuck you make the price. Right? There's the audience. You have mics like this that channel into the system, and then you have a camera filming it into a TikTok studio live, and people can watch it on TikTok also.
Yo, that would be
TikTok will be free, but TikTok won't be the whole show. It will only be 15 minutes of the show.
Exactly.
And if I say, okay, you wanna come watch the show, come to the venue at this address.
Or,
Bah,
or I can post it on YouTube.
you can.
Or you can do that.
The thing about YouTube is a difficult platform simply because there's certain things you can't say on YouTube. You will get strike hard. So,
It's very restricted, yeah.
but yeah, we can talk about Rumble. Rumble's also the future thing.
Yeah, Rumble is. I've actually tried to sign up, but I can't.
I can sort you out. We have an account on
Yeah.
Rumble, so that's a very simple process.
Yeah,
Free
I want to
key
see
and
what's going on that side of the world.
But if there's only one reason you're on Rumble. What's your reason you're on Rumble? Who's on there?
Andrew Tate.
Of course. So for
Nah.
me, it's Tate, Crowder, Sneeko, and Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Because Fresh and Fit, they have a YouTube channel, but they shadow banned and they don't play their full shows. Like that Nayas do 9-hour streams and it's all on Rumble. So like for me, that's where I discovered Rumble because of Tate.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, and I signed up. I was like, okay, why? Because we also on Rumble. Because it's a backup. Because YouTube, maybe they were like, yo, the mensen strike you for kak.
There's no
You
free
must-
speech on
Bro, you
YouTube.
must hear the kak on Rumble. There's a bro on Rumble. I forget his name. I think his podcast is called Slightly Offensive.
Yeah.
Let's go watch that man's podcast. You will crack you in your puss. You're like, me bro, that man straight up racial slurs from the get-go. Gender slurs from the get-go. Like off the bat.
Free speech, bro. That's
Bruh,
real free speech.
That man come through wild. He's like, yeah, you know, this group of people and that group of people should actually be one group of people. And I'm like, you are white, bruh, saying this kak. You know what I mean? On YouTube, safe. You banned same day. Same day you gone.
Nah, that's
I find it funny now that you could now just say, for example, you're white, bruh, and that's not racist.
Because I don't see race, bruh.
No, but I'm just saying, like, in general,
Yeah.
if you say, nah, it's a white, bruh, that's not racist. But if you say, nah, it's a black, bruh, then it's racist.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, nah, I don't also see color.
No, but it's aside from, like,
Yeah.
personal, like,
Kijk,
fair enough, you have me either.
Okay, the see is because the country we come from, and this is something I learned, especially now with Tyla. Shout out Tyla, since he's repping South Africa there.
Water, what?
Yes, since
I smaak you, Tyla.
Oh!
There's a water bottle, make him sweat. Make him water.
Oh, she
So yeah.
make me sweat when I look at her. Yo.
You know what? No? The crazy thing about it is if you look at the whole controversy from the Americans and around her saying she's colored. Bruh, you come to the Cape Flats, you tell her, bruh, say you colored. Salute. In America, if you
Nah,
colored,
that's
oh
true.
my god, it's a racial slur.
You see, the
You know what
thing
I mean?
is, no, what that is when you use the word color there in America, they taking it back to their history, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
see, like, that don't make sense. Like, they think they're the world on their own.
Yeah,
You
that's
see,
the
that's
deal,
the
yeah.
thing with
That's because how
America.
the media machine works. There's even in the
Yeah.
UK, like, I think one of my friends was in the UK recently, and he was telling me, like, when someone came over to him, he was there with his friend. Now, she's obviously European, you know, the classic
Yeah.
European, blonde hair, blue eyes, German
Yeah.
type, so to say. They're all similar phenotypes, right? So now, he's saying he was in the shop with her. Then she went to the back, and he was lying there. Now, he is a colored bruh that looks like us.
Yeah.
He talks like us, Sinjay. You know, has a fader and everything. And then one of the store clerks went to his friend and said, there is a colored you know, or a
Yeah.
foreigner, so to say, in the shop, just be careful. She's like, oh no, that's my friend. And then that lady was like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. And I'm like, bruh, there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
crazy.
calling me a foreigner if I'm not from that country.
Yeah.
Number two, there's nothing wrong with me being called a colored because for me, colored is a culture. I'm colored by culture,
You
not by
see,
race.
to
Sinja.
me again, when it comes to race, I don't care like what you call me, man. Like if someone is gonna call me like a bad name, like a colored, or what do they call like us coloreds?
Oh, the H word.
Yeah, when
hot.
if someone must call
It's
me
hot
that,
today.
like I'm not even gonna take offense.
It's
bro.
not
like,
hot. It's not hot today.
Like I don't take offense to anything
don't
when it
care.
comes to race.
Kijk,
Because, like,
bruh, I'm related to Sarki Bharat in some way.
You know?
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
I feel like even though you're black or white, you still have what I have. You have a nose, you have eyes, you have the same blood. Like
True.
I don't see no race.
Ah.
Yeah,
At
I'm the same. I'm over, bruh. Like, I like culture, man. So, for
Yeah.
example, if you're a person that, like, I know people, for example, now, that are not colored by genetics, but they're more colored than me.
Exactly,
Like, shout out
embrace
Erway.
it.
That man, he's fake colored. And his comments do like black guys, but he's fake colored. He's like, away me, bro. That's how he talk. So I'm like, his vernacular is colored because he grew up in a
Yeah.
colored Cape Flats community.
Exactly.
And that's my thing, like, where you grow up is who you become. That's the whole thing, bro. Like, I'm never gonna lose this accent. Could never be me. That's why Grand Tyler. Because she's out
Yeah.
here with her Durban accent.
Tyla
You know what I
smaak
mean?
you.
Tyler's on this man's
Yeah,
bro.
yes. Must put on that song. Don't copyright strike us. You know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah.
but I remember Tyler is doing the most for South Africa. And
Nah,
like
she
Nasty
is.
C, or they call it Nasty C. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He's like
true.
doing the most in there. Like,
Nah,
Junior's
like,
out here doing the things. bro,
Tyla's
because-
making us proud, she's making our country
Yes,
proud.
bro.
You just have a crush on Tyler, my bro.
Yo.
You know now,
Tyler.
Tyler, if you ever see this or you see this clip, if you ever in Cape Town,
I love you.
we want you on the show, Sinjay.
I love you.
Come
He
and
wants to marry
confess.
you.
Come
Confess.
confess here with us.
I don't know how old you are, Tyler, but he's young. You
I
know,
love
he's young.
you.
He's obsessed with you, Sinjay. Bra, but we out of her league, Sinjay. She's by Macau with Chris Brown and stuff, bra. She love Chris
Nah,
Brown,
yeah,
that means.
yeah.
Travis
Anything.
Scott in there.
Yes,
you
bro.
know,
You think you have a
like,
shot?
Never, bro.
Yo, Saba well. For real.
When you have your TV show?
Yo,
Yes,
for
you know
real.
what I mean?
Actually, like, I look up a lot to the American streamers like Kais and Etim.
Yeah.
Like,
That's big.
I would love to meet them.
Bro, you would
like,
be fun on the stream, like you were doing streams, bro. Like you could actually.
You
must
I
like
would
to
love
Pinks.
it.
Pinks
Who's-
plays. He's an African streamer. That's games.
Is it?
Yeah, he's a colored, bro. Kak funny. Granny's content.
Yo, I would love to like do the stream.
You must also come on the show, me bro. Where the fuck you been, Tyler? Manita, his name's also Tyler.
Is it?
Pinks, you don't take us
It's
for a
not the
push.
same one.
Nah, I want
Yeah.
other Tyler.
That's my
But
design.
yeah, but streaming, bro. Like for me, now when it comes to streaming, Sneeko's my guy.
Yeah.
Like Aiden Ross, too degenerate. Kai, I get a bit bored. Speed, too.
Nah, I love Kai and Speed. That's me.
They're a lot, man. And then for me, it's
Yeah.
like, it's so like, it's pretentious and it's afshawarach. Not afshawarach, but it's like they're pretending.
Yeah, but
You know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
they're just entertaining the younger generation, man.
Yeah, the thing
Like,
is
I don't find that, that's the other thing. I don't find it entertaining. Because I'm older.
Yeah, you're older.
Sinjay.
Yeah, I see.
So I don't
even,
find it
like, even for
entertaining.
me, if I look at Speed and Kai's content,
Mm.
my bro, like I don't find any value in it, man. And I
Yeah,
must be honest,
true.
like it's kak funny, but there's no
But
value.
Even with my lives, I also didn't find value at first in what I was doing, like with
Yeah.
the confession lives and stuff. But then I used to get DMs like people who try to commit suicide.
Yeah.
They would send me DMs like stuff like they would look forward every day to just watch my lives and stuff.
We have
and
to continue. You know,
like,
Yasin
you
said the
see,
same thing also. People would come up to him and say, yo, bro, like, and I was like, yo,
Yeah.
nah, I have to do this for them. man."
and it's not just one or two people, it's like 10
Yeah.
people like at the time would like DM me and say like, yo, like your lives keep me going every day, like
Yeah.
you're the
Yo.
reason why I would want to get through this day just so I can watch your live at the end of the day. And
Yo.
like that obviously hit me deep because like
That's intense.
it's almost like I stopped this person from doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
bro.
understand?
Yes,
So I
indeed.
feel like that is my goal still, like till
Mm.
today. You understand?
Yeah,
That's
but I
my
like
goal.
adding value. I think it's important because like that's something I always tell Yasin, like with our
Yeah.
show. I want to add value for you at home because like we just do Brasa 3, Brasa talking kak on a podcast, but there's little stickies in the podcast like you heard now. The man is actually out here trying to change lives and save
That's
lives.
saving lives.
Man,
yeah,
just
man,
saving
bro.
lives, Sinjay.
Yeah,
Not
true,
all
man.
heroes wear
Like,
capes.
and-
Exactly.
And
And all
my,
on the Cape Flats.
my goal is to show our younger colored community and whoever, you don't even have to be colored, like just to show you that like you don't have to like be on the streets like to fit
Yeah,
in anywhere.
exactly,
You
yeah.
don't have to follow in the footsteps of whoever you grew up with or like who you watching in your ghetto areas.
Who
like,
you seeing outside the whole
exactly
time?
like
yeah.
you're seeing what's going on outside in your areas. Like you don't have to fall into that path. You understand? You can
Exactly.
always be the black sheep and just excel on your own in a different way.
Yeah, but I think it's important, like with Sneeko now, since Sneeko was now became Muslim, since he's a revert. The man's content used to be so degenerate, man, bro.
Yeah.
Like Sneeko, one day when I'm big, I'm gonna meet you, since I'm gonna face you in your face. But I promise you, now after I watched his whole umrah, and he streamed his whole umrah. Yo, the man is like you have a different aura, man.
Yeah.
Change it. And it's like his content is now valuable, man.
Yeah.
To the point where he's even challenging
Yeah.
his friends, like Myron and Fresh, like he's
Yeah.
challenging them and saying, listen here, Myron, you're a Muslim, bro. Like what you're doing is a bit kak. Like
Yeah.
we still brasa, but I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit because
Yeah.
like don't you think this is the right way to go?
True.
So my thing is Sneeko went from being a kak, man, bro. Like literally, like that's the term they
Yeah.
use in America, like a simp, so line.
Mm.
Yeah, that too was alone is trouble on
Yeah.
Twitch. But yeah, to being like a Muslim, bro. Like the man turns his streams
Yeah.
off to go pray, or you'll be like, listen, I'm going to the mosque now, Sinjay. You wanna come with me? Chat,
Yeah,
you wanna
that's
come with?
good, yeah.
That for me, he's showing the next generation, Kaigi, like
Yeah.
you can still have fun and be a millionaire,
Yes.
but like still worship your creator. That's
Yeah.
value. Now I'm
That
not
is
saying we must
value.
all go that route. I don't think I'm good enough to do that. Sinjay.
Nah.
I'm too wild.
me at the end of the day, I just want to entertain people.
Yes,
you
bruh.
see, like in all honesty, like I just want to keep my viewers entertained.
You want the men to
everyone.
be happy.
I just want.
Yes.
I like to see people smile.
Uh.
Like the first time I ever went on a stage in front of people, like the way they cheered for me. That's what I
Yeah,
like.
the rush. You should get
Yeah,
the rush again.
I like it. So it's almost
It's like drugs.
yeah,
it's
it's
like
almost like yo, look what I achieved, man. Like
Ah.
2 years ago, like if I walk there on the stage, I'll be like,
Who's
this
this
guy?
guy?
Who's this
Who's
man?
this name?
Now when I get on the stage, I'll be like, oh, that Mal on TikTok. You understand? So like, I just like also want to show people at the same time, like, don't give up, man. Like, just keep doing whatever you're doing, but don't fall into the wrong path. You understand?
Yeah, we spoke about
and
that.
use
wasn't it?
your influence for good, man. That's the
yeah.
thing. Because like, my bro, you know, mensen, this night wasn't hard to get a hold of, Sinjay. He was very approachable. This is only the
Yeah.
second time I've met him.
Yeah.
First time was at Chili Fish. Shout out MCAS Trading.
Yeah.
I'm just shouting the people out. Put the list here. Put the list here on the screen. All the shout outs.
Yeah.
And like, when I
Honorable mentions.
honorable speaker. Kijk, Imo.
Yeah.
Yeah, kijk, I think I just went over and said, listen, I ran your content. You want to come on the podcast? He was like, wait, take my number. Quite. That was how many months ago? That was August.
That was
That
August.
was August, yeah.
And then obviously, like, the podcast continued. We had other guests on. We had Vicky, we had Yaya, we had Zach.
Yeah.
You know, all the OGs, shout out, Sinjay. And they were like, okay, cool. Flaked on us last time, but he's here now. Like,
Things happen.
yeah, no,
Unforeseen
cool.
circumstances.
Unforeseen
Circumcisions.
Let's just, yeah.
Yeah, the fuck. So yeah, like, kijk, that's my thing, man. Always feel it's good that you're approachable. I granted about you, Sinjay. And like, the main thing, I don't know, bro. Like, you actually have a decent conversation.
At the end of the day, no matter how much followers you have, no matter how much people watch you, you're still a human, man. Like, that's how I take it. Like, I'm not going to keep me better than the next person because I have 80,000 followers, 100,000 followers.
Young
like,
flex.
Yeah, Young Flex.
Young flex.
Put it here.
like, I'm
You're gonna
not
put his
gonna
profile
keep me
up and he
better
said
than
it's
the
not gonna
next
get better
person.
because I have profile.
Yeah, profile right
80,000.
here.
Yeah. You see, like, I'm still a normal human being. Like, you
Ah.
see, it's just I have a name for myself. That's the only thing that changed.
You have a
understand?
brand.
But everyone is just like me. It doesn't make me better than anyone.
Oh, wait. Makes sense.
At the same time.
Quite.
There was a question.
Yes.
I told you to note it down. Did you note it down? Because I forgot it. We
Yeah,
were
I have
talking
like,
the other day.
there's like 4 things. There's 4 things that I
So
have.
we were talking the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
And I told you note that down because you were talking and it was a conversation that you had with him. Remember?
It will come to me. I know what you're talking about. I remember the conversation. It will come to me.
Yeah.
While that comes to me, it's somewhere here. It's sitting here.
Yeah. It'll drop.
It will drop, yeah. Your craziest confession that you had. Tell us about that, because that's what the people want to know.
Yo, so that's
Story
one.
time.
Yeah, this one confession I had is my mommy phoning me.
Answer it.
Yeah, answer.
Let me call her back.
Answer it. It's your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, since the man says your mommy phone. you
Priorities,
answer the
bro.
phone.
The
Yeah, of
podcast
course.
can wait.
Yeah. Mommy, I'm still busy.
We live, mommy.
I don't know. I'll phone you. Yes. I'll phone you. Yes, I'll phone you when I'm done. Okay, bye.
Tell your mother you love her.
Yo, sis. Yes. Like, say it now so that she can watch it and she can see her.
Oh, mother, I love you.
You want to come love Tyla? Ja, jy het eers wat Tyla gesien nie.
They will sweat in water, man.
Tyla, I love you.
You're in the same sentence.
Yes, like it.
Listen here. Mommy, when does Lighty get married, call us so we can give him pack.
Yeah, you must get back still, yeah.
So
I feel like you didn't get enough pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a married man, your mother will always be very important. Anyway, your worst confession or craziest, let's say not worst, let's say craziest confession you got.
The craziest one I had. Okay, so
One that made you cry laugh.
So this girl, she confessed that her grandpa has dementia.
Okay.
Yeah. And then one day she was feeling like she wanted to have sex.
Okay.
And then she had sex with a sick grandpa that has dementia and made him believe that it's his wife. His wife that passed away.
That's dark.
And then she had sex with him, yeah.
Sure.
And then I posted the video on TikTok, but then I had to remove it because I felt like it was getting attention in the wrong way. That video hit like 10K in like half an hour, 10K likes and over 100,000 views. But then I removed it.
Yeah, we're not cutting this out. We're leaving this here.
Yeah, you can leave that. Yeah. That's fine.
The man was too stunned to speak.
Yeah, that was my craziest confession.
Wait, when was this?
This was not too long. It was in this year. That was like in April when I used to make the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moment of silence.
Kijk, if you're watching this, girlie,
Yeah.
you don't need help. You need to be locked up.
That's not even daddy issues, my bro.
My bro.
That's granddaddy issues.
But you see, at the same time, I don't know if it was true or not.
Yeah,
but
we don't know.
But just the thought of it.
But like, yeah, where do you?
Yo,
How do you
like-
think something up like that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not condoning anything. Maybe she's not mentally stable. But nevertheless, if you ever see this, my bro, if you're Muslim, ask Allah for forgiveness.
Yeah,
Sinjay.
please do.
If you're not Muslim, ask whatever God you serve for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Right? If you are not a religious person at all, go seek help by a doctor. Because even to think something that wild, is clear. And I'm not saying you were stupid or anything. I'm just saying like that's a very degenerate.
Yeah.
And the comments were starting to attack me also. In that short time, they were attacking me for posting it.
But why?
That's crazy.
Kijk, you're just a facilitator.
Yeah, I
Don't
you know
attack.
what? I get attacked a lot for confessions. I don't know why, but people forget that
It's not
this is
you.
other people telling me stuff to read out on a video or to read out on a live. You understand? So
You didn't say, "Kijk, makeup so story, send it to me,"
Yeah,
type of thing.
man,
You know what I mean? You're not choreographing the whole thing.
And it's all
It's
my
just-
number, so he doesn't even know who you are.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Okay, so that was your craziest one, yo.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I think
my
he still
craziest
is.
I can't. How?
Ooh.
It's just because, like, how does your brain even work that way, man? Do you know what I mean?
In all honesty, I don't want to know.
That's why I'm like,
I don't
I
want to
genuinely
know.
want to, but also do not want to be scarred.
Yeah, I don't want to know, but that was the most
That's
fucked up
mad.
thing
Have you
about
ever seen this? Please seek
in my
help.
life.
Okay, and what was your favorite confession?
Obviously, the ones where people tell me that they smack me and I have a nice smile and
Okay, of
such
course.
stuff. But my favorite confession was, I think it has to do one with a teacher and a student.
Okay.
But then they mentioned the school in there, and then not too long after that, there was an article of a teacher and a student at the same school.
That's
Oh wait,
cool.
shit! Is it that one day in the plane? You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? You know what's crazy? My
Yeah.
wife went to that school, so I knew exactly
Easy.
what teacher it was.
So I got that confession of the teacher and the
Was it in the
student.
newspaper?
And then it came in the
It was in the
newspaper, like
newspaper.
after I posted the video. It was in
Man,
the
it was a
newspaper.
reporter.
Yeah,
Man, journalist.
That was
investigative.
kak funny.
Yo, kijk, that whole thing unfolded now.
Yeah.
And she's like, look at this kak. This was my teacher.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that
are you
was-
actually just?
Yeah. And then they even shamed the teacher and the school. I was like, yo,
And,
what the
and
fuck?
didn't they put the picture also in?
Yes, they put the picture in. Yeah.
Gee,
They
it was a
did.
Facebook lane.
it was wild because I got that confession first. I felt honored.
You're like,
I
you're
felt
intimate
honored.
with this guy?
Media 24, Sinjay. Daily voice meet 24, the Son,
Exactly.
Cape August.
But
Employ.
my favorite confessions also is the call center ones.
Oh, yeah.
How many do you get of the call center ones, man?
Oh, like from like 80% is call center confessions.
But we must know this, kak.
Yeah,
some
some mensen doing coke of each other in the toilets and all
Bro,
this
you must understand
bullshit.
something. We at one point in time we both worked in call centers, so we saw
Yeah.
cut like that for.
Oh, so you're part of the
Yeah.
problem.
No, no,
Wow.
So is this your
Sorry, that's how we
confession?
got out. That's the only reason I got out of the game. No, legit, bro. Because here's the thing, man. I was at the place, CJ, and I could see, Keki, this is the direction in this where this place is going.
Yeah.
CJ.
I
So I
worked at
stay
that
here.
same place years later.
Literally like a year after I left, he started at the place.
I thought at the place when it was
That's
down.
crazy.
Because I left because I was like, Keki, I can see where this place is going.
Mm.
If I stay here, I'm gonna get on that path here because that's the way you're gonna succeed at this place.
Yeah, yo, that's cock, dude.
So
Right.
I was like, miss, I need to
And-
get out, and I just jump ship.
And in the confessions, it's like the reason why they do the thing is like it's for benefits.
Yes.
yes,
You see,
yes.
like the team leaders. Oh,
They
yeah.
they lead you
They
straight to a
lead you
quiet
in a
place.
different way.
They lead you to
They
a
lead
quiet
you straight
little
to the
corner.
disabled toilet.
Exactly, they lead
Always the
you.
disabled toilet. It's always the disabled toilet.
Nah,
lead you to
the
a quiet
call
corner.
centers
That's
is
the
bad.
thing, bro. Now I started there at that time. I just finished matric.
Yeah.
Started at this place, Sinjay. And at one point, I turned my model goggles on, Sinjay, and I was just focusing because the money was great. You know, they say
Yeah.
night shift jobs must give you blood money because it's like, you know, you're working extra hours and you're
Yeah.
getting paid that night shift allowance. Quite. But working in a call center, the experience is good, but you're selling a piece of your soul, man, bro. Because either you're gonna become
Yeah.
like that because you are what you surround yourself with,
Mm.
or you're gonna see other people do it, and it's gonna start fitting on you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sinjay. And
Because
it's a
then
cock
you-
place to be, bro.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna stay here and you see that man doing what they
That
doing.
night
and
come
they
here
moving.
after you,
Yeah.
then he's my manager now.
Exactly, that's
How?
kind of fucked up, yeah.
You know who I'm
That's
talking
fucked
about?
up.
Mm. Mm.
That one a name and shame the call.
Yeah,
centers.
I was not gonna say. If you know, you know, man.
If you used to watch my confession,
You
videos,
also
like,
know the call centers.
I
eh?
know
There's
exactly.
four. There's four of them. That
four main ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Top of the
four
list.
main ones.
Top of the list.
That one on top.
yes, bro.
That one
That's
on
probably
top.
where we came from.
Yeah, most
We're the
probably.
worst, Sinjay.
Yo.
Okay, right, and then what
Cesspools.
was? Yeah, fuck.
In cesspools.
Oh, cesspools of degeneracy, man, bro. Yo, fucking hell. Anyway, the last that question's not coming to
It's
me.
fun times though. Yeah,
That's
it's fine.
try-
I'm
trying.
reminiscing already. It's fine.
Yeah,
Do you know the question?
we're trying to remember it now, but
It's who is the person that you want to be? It was what was it? It's something surrounding that.
yeah,
You remember?
I remember that conversation.
Because it's off a conversation. Because you was telling me about the conversation that the two of you had. It was
Yeah.
in the week or last week.
I don't have my phone now, so I can't my WhatsApp.
Ah, never mind.
Aki.
And you still said, yo, that's a good question. I was like, nah, note it down so we can ask it.
Yeah.
And
It was
then-
based off messages or when we phoned each other when I spoke to you on the phone.
It was on the phone.
But we
call,
spoke
yeah.
about something about. Anyway, nah, it's not gonna.
Yo.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Sorry, guys.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So, it's it's been an hour. It's been lit. Yeah.
Has it been now?
It's been an hour now.
Yo, we haven't spoken about half of the things yet.
So that's why I said,
Exactly.
so now we've got about 25 minutes or 20 minutes of you just telling us things. You tell us now. What do you want to talk about?
What's the other half of the things that you were just talking about?
Like, okay, like what?
Okay,
though?
did you ever have any beef besides that one? That, you know, that side patchy. Did you have any beef with someone? Was there any altercations and people saying you're a type of person because of your content?
Yo, there was a lot. I don't really wanna name this creator because this one we were actually friends at first. You
Kijk,
see.
if you're not friends now, your name is now name it.
Nah, we like I want to be friends again. You see, because I felt like we got off on the wrong foot. But
But it's
yeah,
the big time creator, like a blue tick.
nah, not a blue tick.
Okay.
It's like also the same, like me also
Okay.
trying to
Almost
build
blue
up.
tick.
Trying
Oh,
to get blue.
Yeah, but like yeah, we
There's water's coming in clutch here.
wait a minute.
It's the first time we do this on the show.
Yeah.
So
I
like-
always have my water. I don't know about you.
There was
bro.
like a whole drama one night on all the lives and stuff. And then he obviously wanted to come on my live and clear his name.
Okay.
But then I went live and there was like over 2,000 people watching me. You see, but because of this drama, I don't want to like say about it. And then he wanted to come on my live and clear his name because like the platform was big and everything. And but then I just went live on my own and I cleared my name and
Fucked off.
I cleared the whole situation. But I did say in the live like I don't care who's gonna feel some type of way about it. But like it's childish what was happening that night, so I just wanted to put an end to it. You see.
Okay.
But because it happened, like yo, it was wild that night. Yo, it was like, yo,
It was going off.
it was going off. Like you would see this content creator fighting that one because of the situation. You understand? But then I just went on the lives and I cleared everything and I stopped the situation.
You that guy.
Yeah, but then unfortunately, he unfollowed me, blocked me.
It's side effect.
Yeah, he deleted my number. Obviously, I felt cock, but at the same time, I was like,
It
is what it is, man. You see.
Yeah, okay.
But obviously, like, yeah, I did speak to him again recently, but yeah, we'll see from there. It's not like
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
You know who you are, Sinjay.
I'd say if you see Makai in the mall, it's like, and that's it.
No way.
That's
Like
as far as it goes.
I have no hate towards him at
Right.
all. Like no hate at all. Like
You'll realize, Kiki, when you get to 25 plus, bro, a lot of the stuff that you're seeing now is like, yo, that was so cock stupid.
yeah, nah. But even if you like search my name, you'll see lives there with me and calls and all that. And I know I'm gonna look back on it like what the pushes are doing.
But I cringed at last year, me.
And then you think like,
Yeah.
yo, but it was fun though.
Yeah.
You know, but it was
Exactly.
lekker actually if
And
I think
think
about
like,
it,
yo,
you know?
take me back.
You know?
You understand?
There's so much caca I wanna take back. We want to do about this. You know, I wanna do
Sure.
this and do that.
The what ifs.
You know what I mean?
The
Yeah.
what
Yo.
ifs.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. So you obviously, everyone knows. Kijk, you Brasa with the Temple Boys.
Yeah.
Shout out Temple Boys once
Yeah,
again.
no, that's
How
my-
the fuck did that happen?
That's my
Like, explain.
brothers, like for real, that's my brothers. But it started with me going live with Arafir, and
Okay.
you see one afternoon he went live, and then I commented on the live like I didn't know he's gonna see my comment, and then I told him come we do a boxing match on his TikTok lives. You see, and then we did a boxing match, and then we were just speaking, and then afterwards I'm just like, yeah, me and him's Barasa, you see. But then after that we started going live and whatever, and then one day I was at university, and they were gonna perform at the rugby, the
Yes.
final game of UWC and CPUT, I think.
Okay.
And then I told him, nice, we're gonna be at my university, and then he's like, okay, get us outside the stadium, he told me. Then I caught him, and then boom, then I started chilling with him, and after that, like, I don't know, it's like just a friendship just
It's
started.
just, yeah.
It just ignited that friendship,
How
you
old
see.
are they? Like, I don't actually know how old they actually are.
Yo, I don't know if I can disclose their ages.
Okay. Yeah,
You
let's
see,
talk about it. Fine.
I don't know, like, if they gave me permission, I would, but nah, they like
But
my
they like your
brothers.
brother.
Yo, they like my brothers. for
Ah.
real. Like, I had friends before I met them, but
Okay.
obviously I lost that friends because I was now spending a lot of time with them, but I don't really regret it because like the bond I have with them is like, yo, like it's
Like you said, yeah, they're your brothers.
yeah,
From
they're my
start, or
brothers.
you
Like
said that
Yeah,
now?
you didn't say they my brasa. You said
Ah,
my
from the
brothers.
start.
nah,
you said
they're
exactly,
my
yeah.
brothers. Like if anyone asks me about them, I say nah, they're my brothers. You understand? Because the bond I have with them, like
So you the fifth
it's
Temple
close.
Boys. Sinjay.
Nah.
You didn't feature one of the songs, Sinjay.
He's the monk that loves in the
Maybe.
temple, Sinjay. They're the
Maybe.
temple boys. They're the boys there in the temple, Sinjay. He's the one
Yeah.
that booga in the temple,
He's the
Sinjay.
bow in the temple, yeah.
Maybe one day I'll feature on one of the tracks. You never
I know.
know.
Nah, of
Maybe
course,
you
of course.
He's gonna feature in the
But
video,
nah,
man.
that is my brothers. I would never change on them for anyone. For
Quite.
real. Nah, I have them strong.
Quiet.
Honestly.
Nah, lekker. That's quiet, man. Like I always say, you know, it's good to establish friendships with men so that they have the
It
same
is.
energy, man.
Mm.
That's why we brasa.
And they
Enjoy.
they introduced me to a life that I never expected to love when like 2 years ago when I was not.
Yeah.
Like introduced me to new things, man. You
Yeah.
understand?
What are these new things? Waar gaat jy nou?
Okay, like
Huh?
say for example, they have a performance. You
Huh?
see, like to go with them and just to watch them perform.
Mm.
Even that's like different for me, man.
Yeah.
Cause like look at all the people that will like be there to support them that side, but yet they letting me stand here with them, like watch them perform
Ah.
up close. You understand?
And
Yeah.
also, you must smacking that also. That's the buzz. That's
Yeah,
the whole
yo,
buzz.
yeah,
You was.
true. But at the same time, it's just full on support from my side.
No,
towards
I
them.
understand that. But I
You
mean,
understand?
seeing that reception that they get is the type of reception that you also want from Mensa to a certain extent.
Yeah,
Like you faced the
true.
first time you went on
Yeah,
stage.
true. I want to get on stage.
Like
and
you
people
said
must
when you
scream.
went on stage.
Like, they, you know what? No, they are my inspiration to make a crowd.
Is it?
Right? Like, when I see how the crowd go on for
Yeah.
them, then
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, now one day.
Yeah, one
One
day
day
I'm gonna
I'm
walk on the
gonna-
stage and the mix is
I'm
gonna go so
like,
bush
they
for
they
me.
are my inspiration to get to that level, man. You
It's
see,
lekker
like,
to see your brother succeed, man. Like,
exactly, like,
you know, a true friend always, I always faced him like, you know, this man obviously leveled up in life more than me because he's way older.
yeah.
But whenever he does something quiet, I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
it's just so lit.
nice,
Even if
provider.
I get blocked by the same task,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, kak, I didn't make it.
No.
I'm like, nah, salute, my
Exactly,
brother,
I'm
that's it. Oh,
always-
yeah. You know what I mean?
Like,
So it's lekker.
they do
Lekker.
inspire me a lot because they can go anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
That place will be full of people screaming for them.
Mm.
You
Kijk,
understand?
maybe we get a Tyler X Temple Boys feature. You know what I mean? That will
Maybe.
work. That will work.
That
Let's
will
just
work.
be honest. Tyler Temple Boys, yeah, me. I said it first.
Nah,
Give
that
credits.
will work.
That will work.
That will work. That feature
That's their
will-
global influence. Then they go
Yo,
global. Because
that'll
you
be
know
it.
how much people listen to their music outside of South Africa.
Yeah,
Mm.
nah,
It's
true.
fucking crazy,
It
dog.
is insane. Like, Temple Boys is
People-
international.
Yeah,
You
but
can
like I
say
remember
they're
Distraction Boys
international.
back in the day. Distraction
Yeah,
Boys.
Distraction
Boys.
Boys.
Now I know Q personally.
Yeah.
Like they obviously follow Fabrici now, right?
Yeah.
But
Nah, I won't say they fell.
Nah, like-
Gold Max.
Nah,
Yo.
yeah, but
Gold
like
Max.
for me the gom music like now
Mm.
is predominantly colored based.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
Afrikaans,
saying?
Afrikaans.
Afrikaans,
That's
which
the
is
genre,
better
yeah.
because for the vast community of the Western Cape.
Yeah.
But if you look at like, for me, if I speak to people, I have a brother that lives in the US.
Mm.
He's like, nah, but I know I like it. Listen to Temple Boys. It reminds me of home.
Yeah, like,
Same like people that watched like
You
the
know,
podcast
no-
and stuff. They're like, oh, it
Yeah.
reminds me of home. There was I was in your live at one night.
yeah.
That lady from I don't know Dubai or something. She's living in Dubai. She's like, I always come into your lives because it
Yeah.
reminds me of home. Was African in Dubai.
Exactly.
So that type of influence that they have, plus Tyler's influence, and they all colored. They all happen
Nah,
to be
like,
colored.
I think
Bruh.
Temple Boys took Afrikaans home to a different level.
Of course. And
Like,
what's that other group?
honestly.
The other mensen, that was ook Team Kenny.
Yeah,
That was ook quiet. Shout out Shinjay.
yeah.
Bruh.
But Temple Boys, they basically, like, I would say they paved the way for a lot of this
Of course.
upcoming artists. Like, I wouldn't be able to compare them to anyone else because of the name they made for themselves, man.
Yeah.
You see, like, even in USA, you would get people listening to
Yes, bro.
Temple Boys. Like,
bad,
it's
nah?
crazy.
Bruh, their Spotify numbers are crazy.
Yeah, nah,
That's
it's
my thing.
off the charts.
Once they got into Spotify, I was like, this is it, bro. This is
Yeah.
it. Because Spotify, it's not just the monetizing, it's the influence.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to download music, so when we stopped, like, you know, back in the day, it used to be like you get the music off data file host.
yeah,
Change
yo,
it
that
down,
Put it on
yo.
the
yo.
USB, put it
Yeah,
on the
What
spot.
the
that was that, also African artists, like, it's
Yeah.
quite funny, but also African artists, before they actually get to, like, the Spotify era of
Yeah,
things,
true.
they're all going, click on this link to download the song,
Yeah.
pre-save on this link, then you download it, then
Yeah.
your song go viral for 6 months, it disappear. But with Spotify,
It's
It's
there.
I can go
there.
listen to Temple Boys from, you know, the
yeah,
first one, the one of
exactly.
the first
It's
jams, you know.
there,
You
it's
know what you
there.
call it?
But
Sagus
yeah,
op jou lippe lyne.
you
You know what I
are-
mean? Back in the day. You know what I mean? And now I can listen to that and I can listen to the new stuff. So it's like, I always tell me, like,
But like I say, man, they even inspire me, man. You see,
Yeah.
even at the young age, they inspire me to be
Just
big
push.
as well, man. So
Mm.
it just comes to show that the influence has a lot of power, man.
Yes, bro.
You see, no matter how young they are, no matter how old they are, they influence have a lot of power over everyone.
I saw a TikTok one day of them being interviewed in English by this other guy, light skinned guy. He's like, what is your names in English? And they were laughing because they were all hulking. They were like, you know, I'm, you know, Mr. Work it. Mr. Work it. Mr. Welkom is must work it. I'm like, yeah, it's freak funny. So I was like, I can't wait. No, I know you're going to hook us up, Shinja. I know that, Shinja. It's going to be a vibe.
I'll speak to them.
Boys,
Kijk,
coming
you
your
can't
way.
speak. You can't speak on their behalf.
Nah, of
Yeah.
You can
course not.
speak to them,
Of course
but not
not.
on their behalf.
But
That's
Kiki,
the
we
buzz.
spoke very nice about it because I personally am a fan. Shinja. I'm not so sure about Yaas, but I'm personally a fan.
I don't even
So-
listen to music, maybe.
That's why
You know this.
School on all day.
I don't listen to music, my
He's
guy.
a-
You
he's
know
a-
me.
He's
The old age
he's
kicking
some-
in.
Hey, bro.
You know, making dhikr salawat this side
Yeah.
here. Shinja. One day when I'm big, man. One day when
Yeah.
I'm
Ah,
big.
you'll get
one
there.
day
You'll
when I'm
get there.
Yeah, the one
I'll
day
rub
when
it
I'm
for
big.
you,
Inshallah,
Jeffy
my
Moss.
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
want to be
Wow.
humble like you. When I'm big.
Yeah, don't worry. You love
wanna
your
settle
happy
down like
life
it.
now, Sinjay. Love your
Yeah.
happy soft life.
Nah, but I wanna settle down now.
Huh?
Ah,
You're
dude.
20
I
now.
want this-
21.
Yo, I feel like I've done too much at this age.
Look. you don't want to make the mistake, and I'm not saying you made a
No,
mistake.
I'm different.
Nah,
But you don't make the mistake of settling down too early in your life.
Yeah, bro.
Because a lot of the
Yeah,
time what
that's
happens
also
is,
true.
for example, now you're like, okay, cool, you find your lekker goose and whatever, right? You settle down and you actually get married and everything. 5 years down the line, it's like, yo, I smaak to go out, I smaak to do this, but
Nah,
you can't.
That is true, yeah.
But then you can't. Because now,
That
I
is
won't say you're
true.
stuck, but you have responsibilities.
Nah, but I
Syndrome.
wouldn't mind being stuck for this one person.
Tyler, you heard it? Tyler?
Definitely not. Nah, that's not Tyler. But I wouldn't mind being stuck with this one girl. I would sit in the bed all day.
You know what's crazy?
Be a good boy.
I think if you like, you got two perspectives. Now, I got married at 20. I turned 21 just after I got married. Now, you got
Yeah,
married.
we're very different because I got married at what, 28?
Yeah.
28. It's 5 years this year. Next week, 2 weeks time.
Yes,
It's 5
sir.
years.
That's crazy.
But I knew my wife for 5 years before we actually got married.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
knew her
I've-
for 5 years before we got
I
married.
feel like I wouldn't be able to get to know someone for that long.
No, that's the thing, man. Like, if you want to settle down fair and well, no, but understand something. Are you ready to sacrifice? Because the thing about being this age with the response, you don't sacrifice because you want to. It's because you have to.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Because
true.
it's not. I'm not talking about because you're getting married. When you get married, the
Yeah.
society considers you a big person. My parents took me for a puss until I got married.
Yeah.
The moment the day I got married, me and my father's relationship instantly changed. Now he saw me as a man.
But
Yeah.
that's a thing. That's a thing, no? Because until you get married, you can't sit by the table with all the married people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how liquor that is, bruh. You know how liquor that is.
You know what I mean?
That's
You
the
must not go
problem.
sit in the room
Yeah.
there. You can't come sit here. This is big people's
Yeah.
conversation.
But I feel like even if I must be married, I won't sit by the table.
Nah, but kijk, there's benefits, man.
But
There's benefits,
yeah.
bruh.
It's different, man, bro.
Like
It's fine, different.
all my brassa now, the few that I have are all his age, married and have a child, or have children on the way.
Yeah.
Now, when I talk in like my family circle,
Yeah.
because my elder sister is his age, she's
Yeah.
married. My middle sister is 2 years older than me, right? I'm the youngest. She's engaged now. But when there's like family meetings, then I sit at the table with my daddy and my elder sister and my mommy. Then Jessie must lamb there in the hookie.
Yeah.
Because she's not married, you can't talk about relationships and children.
You don't even
You
know.
don't even know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
They play up stage 1.
And that's the
They stage 1 load shedding.
Kijk,
We on level stage 8
It's
here.
like-
Like,
yeah. So it's the same thing with like our other circles, like people in like the greater public, in the workforce and wherever. They have a different level of respect for you now because you're young. Yeah, I'm married. Oh shit, never mind. Yeah, I pay rent. Do I have a
and
bond? Do I have
it's
children?
also-
Oh
it's
shit, okay.
also-
Big man things.
Exactly that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Because also
Yeah.
the thing is, with Islam, it's different also.
Yes, bruh.
Because of the fact that when you get married, it's a lot of responsibility for a guy.
Yeah.
For a guy, it's a
I've
musala.
heard.
By default.
May bro. Sure.
It's not sunnah.
immediately.
It's bruh. You have to.
Immediately when you get married, may bro.
Bruh,
it's-
even the terms you say, no,
Yeah.
when you marry someone's daughter, it's not like I marry you. No, it's like I agree to the terms and conditions of this contract.
Yeah,
I'll provide
nah,
for your
yeah.
daughter.
Yeah.
That's it, bruh.
It's a,
Safe.
it's a buzz.
Everyone
bro.
think Kabiltu is no, sir. That
Yeah.
Kabiltu is right. Kijk, ja, mas nafaka now.
Exactly.
Nah, mas tala. Because I'm taking you away from your father,
Yeah.
who's responsible for you.
So now,
Now I'm
you become my
responsible for your
responsibility,
well-being, your food, your life, and your sins. People don't tell you that, kak, when you
Nah,
get married
that's
in
true.
Islam. They don't tell you when you marry a woman, you become the one that bears her sins.
Yeah.
Your moshi don't answer for anything. Zij staan, hè? Ja, Mikael, on this day, you still did this. Why?
man.
Nafaka.
Die hond
You
blaf
go-
me, ma.
Right? People don't tell you that. So when you get married, you need to understand that a man takes on the responsibility of not just physical providence. It's literally spiritual providence too. You must look after her soul. Like the Imam still told me at my nikah, geweest, me kykie, if her father gives her sausage, eggs and toast for breakfast every day, you can't give her that. I'm like, huh? He's like, you must give her something better. Add avo, salad, salt, pepper.
That's
He
crazy.
said, and it can't be less. You can never give that person less than what their father gave them because then your marriage isn't gonna work out.
But I mean, for this one girl, if you're watching,
it
like,
all.
I'll give it all.
I'll take care of your soul, baby.
Oh, there we go. Woo! Man, just whispering
You're
it.
making her water.
I hope so.
You know what they say in Four Corners? As your penis steak, Ricardo. Is your pocket deep? Is your pocket deep, Yasaar?
I will make it
Is your
deep.
pocket deep?
I will make it deeper.
Damn, bro, man's got the backup, right?
Yeah.
Temple boys
Of
soms in the
course.
pockets in just
Nah,
like.
no ways.
Yeah, nah, Temple boys will be Temple men very soon.
You know?
You know. But yeah, nah, once again, shout out, man, bro, to the Temple boys. We're talking a lot about you, so if you want to link up,
Kijk, hier is the man's family, Muslim.
It's my
You know?
brothers.
Sinjay, the
emphasis on
family,
Yeah,
Sinjay.
brothers.
love.
Man
So-
is like, what you call it? Dom.
Yes,
Like-
sir. I got family.
My family.
They might come with nuclear weapons, but I got family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the last thing now I want to ask you, this is now a serious question we ask all our guests is, if you could change anything in the last 3 years, what would you change? And if you would change it, what would you change? And how would you have changed it?
About myself.
Anything. COVID, whatever, in the COVID, like what would you have done?
Honestly, yo, that is a tough question.
That's
Huh?
how we close, bro.
That is a very tough question. But I feel like, sure.
bro.
that is a tough question.
Komt, hij is nog jong.
Yeah,
Yeah, true. But it's almost like it caught me off guard now.
Ah.
Like usually I need time to think for such stuff. But if I could change anything, I would actually change a lot about myself.
Okay.
To be honest, like, like the way I came about certain things in my life, like I shouldn't have go about it in that way. You
But
see?
what in specifics?
Yeah.
You know, okay.
Yeah, okay, like for example, would you have cut your hair in a higher fader? Yeah,
Bro,
low fade.
Nah, low fade. Nah, middle fade actually.
Mud fade to
I
the
always,
death.
I always used to start low
Okay.
fades with my hair.
Mud
was
fade to
short.
the death.
But if I could change anything, it would be COVID.
Okay.
Honestly, I would take COVID away. I feel like COVID fucked up too much for us all.
Yeah.
You see, and it put us all in a, like, majority of us in a very bad position. So
Yeah, that's
I would definitely change COVID.
just take it away.
Yeah,
Just
I would
like
take
miss for COVID.
just your
safe.
COVID's push.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
like, honestly, your COVID took so much away from
You
all
gevax?
of us. No.
Top
Yeah.
line, nee.
Yeah. I'm off. I'm
yeah.
on off.
Partial vaccine.
Yeah, I got the first shot and then I did research and I was like, oh, you just, this is actually cack, it's fake,
Yeah.
delete. I
gonna
get
kill
the
you,
like-
bruh.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
COVID's push. I would change it. That fucked us all over.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think that's
Say,
the only
boys,
thing.
if we did that, what we just did now, 8 months ago, YouTube would
Banner.
have striked us
Banner.
for misinformation.
Nah, that's
But the
fucked
proof
up.
of the matter is the vaccination was a lie.
Yes.
There was Pfizer's in court currently as we speak about this cack. Anyway, yeah,
We
so you would
digress.
change nothing, COVID's push, I agree.
Yeah.
I think for me, now, the only thing that, after I said this before, the only thing that I would possibly change is I would have invested more in stocks. Because in
Those
COVID,
stocks.
bruh, COVID, no,
Yeah, everything dropped.
everything dropped a pusso.
Yeah, that is when you had to start investing.
That, I know people that are billionaires now because of the coins they bought during COVID because it was so cheap. You know how cheap Bitcoin was during COVID?
It was actually.
Bruh, even like stocks in like local currencies like
Yeah.
banks and kak like that. Bruh, Epsa shares used to be like $1,000 before COVID. COVID was 70 rand. Empty. There's a
Sure.
brand that bought 10,000 rands worth of MTN shares.
Yeah.
Billionaire.
Oh, I heard of him, yeah.
Have you heard
I
that,
heard
bro?
of him, yeah.
Sure.
In 2020,
the
when
shares
COVID
was-
struck,
Yes, the shares was low.
when COVID struck, because we were
He
the
bought
country
the
was
yellow
locked down.
Ah.
That man bought like 10 grand worth of shares.
Yeah, and it's
6
very
months later, in 2021, when now it was in May, when level 4 kicked in, from level 5 to level 4, then the place was now opened up. That night was a billionaire.
He was calculated,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it wasn't taxable investments. That's the best thing because it was an
Yeah.
African business.
Saba,
So, That's
well.
yes, sir.
Saba,
That's the
well.
only thing. I like the fact that I was
Yeah.
at home, Sinjay. Because if COVID didn't happen, I would have never
Mm.
gotten married. I would have never had children.
Yeah,
Because me and my
true.
mochi only got married because we thought, yeah, this is the end. As
Okay.
kak was, because we believed the psyop, we believed what the news reported, that the
Yeah.
world is ending, that millions of people are dropping like flies.
Yeah.
So we thought, yay, we're gonna die, Sinjay. Let's just get married. At least we can, procreate and just die out.
Have some
and-
fun before we die.
You know, the halal way, halal
You don't
bow.
want to say much about it,
Yo,
Sinjay.
that's
Yeah, but that's the
cocktail.
truth of it.
Halal bow.
That's the truth of it, Sinjay.
Yeah.
I'd rather get sunnas for clapping cheeks
Yeah.
than get strapped for clapping
My
cheeks.
word.
But it's the truth.
Yeah.
Islam says it's a sunnah to make love to your partner. So get married and clap cheeks, then you'll get blessings. Maybe you'll enter heaven like that. It'll wash away all your previous.
Crazy.
That's my thing, and I'm
Yeah.
honest about it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for COVID, I would have probably prolonged the wedding. I would have prolonged it. Me and Yusra would have been in a longer haram relationship.
Yeah.
We would have probably not gotten married
Yeah.
at all. We would have probably broken up.
But at least you're married now.
Yeah, since alhamdulillah, I'm married. And COVID also kept me in a box.
Yeah.
So like for me, the quiet part was I didn't have to worry about her cheating on me.
Yeah.
Because she was right here the whole
She was
time.
just there, yeah.
I'm ugly now. I'm insecure, Sinjay. You can't correct. You are going to work
I
every day.
still got cheated on in COVID.
You in your,
Yo!
I still, you know what? Fuck you.
you heard it first. Yo, bro. But okay, that's officially
You've
our
been-
longest episode.
You've been
1
emotionally
hour.
tormented, you say.
Traumatized.
You're gonna come back for episode 2.
I'm coming back for
Ah,
I
episode
think
two.
so, yeah.
So yeah, bro.
Next time you
Kijk,
bring the date, no?
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna bring the type.
It won't be so
Shout,
spicy.
shout out to Vis, sponsor us with the kids.
Oh,
beer.
yeah. Actually.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. That man sings very well. I like his voice.
Nice, great.
Great
Talented.
voice. Talented guy.
Talented. Yo, Vis.
Yeah. Shout out, bro. Shout out. Yeah, we must actually make a list of who the fuck we shout out.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag them in the TikTok we post. All of you said that if you heard your name here, add it in the mentions when I post this, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna tag it. So, any final thoughts from you before we fuck off?
Final thoughts.
I'm so violent. Before we fuck off.
Yeah, calm down, my bro.
Yeah, yo, my final thoughts, like, the big days is coming up, please wash. That's about it. Just please wash, guys, because I can't handle it anymore. Yo, okay, let me not get into it, but please. Yo, I
Please
walk
wash.
into a shop, then you smell big or...
Ah.
Nah, I mean, wash.
Wash.
The home days is coming,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's my final thoughts, but yeah, I had a fun time.
Keep it
yeah.
clean. Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Keep it clean, guys.
Yeah. Only be dirty in the bedroom.
Behind closed doors.
Yes.
We're now married.
Yeah, but
Tyler.
just- make me sweet. Nah, thank you. Right? So-
Tyler or the other one. If you don't know who you are,
Whoever
you
you
keep
are.
that a secret.
Yeah. He's
But
gonna
you
tell us
know,
now
you,
off
I think
camera.
you know who you are.
You know
Does
who
she
you
know?
are.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
She
yeah,
know
she
exactly
definitely
who
know.
she
She
is.
loves me smiling.
Was
you
she the
know.
one that did this to your eyebrow?
Oh!
Hey,
Nah.
kijk, wait, the man's parents is gonna watch this. Let's keep it
Yeah.
PG. Oh, it's too late now. Ah, we fuck. Sorry, mommy.
Mommy, I'm a virgin.
Yeah, kijk, okay, now wait, that's too much. I'm not gonna
Let's
say
whoa.
that.
Let's just
Yeah,
bring
pause.
it back.
I,
Reel it
I
in.
almost
reel
took
it
shots at the
in.
certain
Reel it in. Reel it in.
Mommy and daddy, I love you. I
Reel
love
it in,
you.
bro.
Oh wait, okay. So closing thoughts from us, Sinjay. It's the fucking last episode. You're not gonna hear from us until sometime next year, January,
February, March.
possibly February. And then we'll come back on our 1 year anniversary of the Opinion 2.0. Maybe we'll be the Opinion 3.0. Who knows? But yeah.
Something you're not telling me, bro.
What?
Huh? 3.0?
3.0 Sinjay.
Secrets.
Secret
Whoa.
Society. No. Nah,
That sounds like.
nah 3.2.0 is most version 2.
3.2 points.
So version 3, Sinjay. What is
We're
version 3?
coming with an update.
Exactly.
As a software update coming in 2024.
We might, kijk, we might have a different emblem. We might have a different mic stand. Who the fuck
Yeah.
knows? If we would make it that far. But firstly, we want to thank you for the journey you've been on with us for 20 episodes. It's been a fucking vibe, Sinjay. Before we go, Sinjay, any final thoughts from you, sir? There has to be a final thought from you, uncle.
Oh. Keep it clean. Always keep it clean. Right? Whether it's washing yourself or you
True.
by mekaar wat goed, keep it
And if you
clean.
don't have soap, there's dishwasher or
Maybe
something. or
dishwasher
washing
and a
powder,
bitchy
like,
bicarb.
it's not that
Dishwasher,
bad.
bitchy bicarb, Becky. That will make you smell great. Smell great. You smell like
Kijk, in the
toothpaste.
olden days, there wasn't soap. People just washed with water
Exactly.
and ate leafy greens.
Yeah, kykie, water is enough.
Water's enough, bro.
Make
Water
sure you
does
have
remove
water.
odors, actually.
Yeah, it does. Water is amazing, bro. Water is
Yeah.
a miracle.
I don't trust. I love soap.
You know, soap actually makes you sweat more. And
Is it?
deodorant. the chemicals and actually fucks your pores
And
up.
because it washes more of your natural body oil.
Nah, but I'm still gonna wash.
No, of course, yeah.
100%, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna
Back
wash.
to the final thoughts from like the co-host himself.
Mm-mm.
Keep it clean, you said.
Keep it clean. Stay safe. Don't do drugs. Stay in school.
Oh shit, that's a throwback. If you like this episode, you like our content, you wanna see us more and more, subscribe to the channel. Firstly, pause. Let me get it right before Emo smacks me. So like the video.
Lambing ready.
Subscribe to the Look how he's standing. He's like,
Lambing
fuck
ready.
you,
I
bruh.
was gonna fuck it up again.
Nah, I got it.
Just
Like
checking,
the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. From myself, Miki, Yasaar, Mr. Confessions, and the co-host, Yaas. We'll catch you next time on the Opinion 2.0. Safe.
Safe.